Hi everybody. It's mindset. It's mindset Monday once again. So I welcome you all wherever you are right now. Probably you're in another part of the world, so it's not gonna be good evening for you. It's good morning, good afternoon, or whatever. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are right now. So, hello to those who will be watching this one via replay. So, hi. And I also would like to acknowledge those who will be watching this one via, no, those who are watching this one via live right now. So I thank you and I hope you will find value in tonight's Mindset Monday. Okay, so what are you expecting tonight? So you know that I would like to ask you something, a question, okay? Are you that person? Are you that person who is actually having challenges, okay? Having challenges these days? Are you that kind of person whom you think that, oh, I am quite drained emotionally, spiritually, whatever, financially, and I just want to find some answers? So, if you are the type of person who feels down, who feel that you need to do something to better your life, especially in this new normal, then you are here right now at the right time. And just, and this topic hopefully will help you. Okay. So, again, hello everyone. Hello to those who will be watching this one via replay and to those who will be catching up via live. Okay. So, what's my topic? What are I said four things, no? Four things that you will do to live your best in the new normal. So let me go back to what's new normal. Ano itong what new normal? We all know what new normal is. It's new because we're living with the pandemic. We're living with the COVID, I mean. We have to move forward. We have to adjust. It's not gone. COVID is not gone. COVID is still real, but we need to continue moving forward. We need to continue living. So, despite this happening in the world right now, what's being affected? I know there are things that's being affected. No, it's double whammy right now. There's still the, hopefully it's endemic. There's still the COVID, and the war in Russia and Ukraine. It's affecting a lot of businesses. It's affecting our economy. It's actually causing a lot of um, changes. So that's why it's really new normal. Okay, but this topic tonight will help you cope up with these things that's happening. But because we still need to live our lives. And we cannot just like sit down there and wait for everything for Russia and Ukraine to have peace. Yes, we're praying for that, but we cannot just sit down. We cannot just sit down and wait. And this is the time the economy will be better, hopefully after that. And then I will move on. I will do something with my life because it will be easier that time. You cannot just do that. You cannot just sit down and wait. You cannot just also sit down and wait for the virus to be totally eradicated, totally gone before you move on with your life. We eat every day, we breathe every day. We need to do something every day because we are living every day. So, what are the things that we need to do to live our best life? Okay, even despite all the things that's happening. Okay, so number one, here's number one. So feel the feeling, acknowledge it. Do not, no, do not pretend, do not denial. Okay, do not I was thinking denial, river, denial. Okay, do not deny. Do not deny yourself of the feeling na, okay, I'm really feeling bad. I'm really struggling right now. I'm really feeling the challenges. I'm really feeling down. Do not just let that go. You acknowledge that you have that feeling. Because once you acknowledge that you have that feeling, once you acknowledge that you have that problem, once you acknowledge that you have that struggle, that challenges, then you are accepting it to yourself that yes, I'm feeling and I have to do something about it. I have to do something about it. Okay, so acknowledge it, because if you don't acknowledge what you are feeling, then you wouldn't feel the need to do something about it. Because parang cool ka lang, but you know you are really struggling. Yes, that's good. But the thing is you have to acknowledge it so that you can take action and do something about it, because there are things that can be done. Okay? So that's number 1. Feel your feeling and acknowledge it. Number 2, okay, so for example, you're in a situation right now, you're struggling, whatever, health, financial, emotional, spiritual, whatever you're struggling right now, you're feeling so down, probably you're feeling choked already. So I suggest you zoom out. You zoom out. What I mean by zoom out, you know that we're so, in fact, I'm using Zoom right now. What do you mean by zoom out? Zoom out is actually like go far, look beyond what is happening in the present. Look beyond. Okay, look at yourself or recall 3 years ago. 3 years ago, before COVID, or even if COVID started, you were still better now. You were still better now. The health condition around us is still better compare when it was really the surge of COVID. Look 5 years ago. Zoom out 10 years ago. Look back, okay, 15 years ago. How's your life? Don't you know that you had also challenges 5 years, 10 years, 15 years ago? And look at you now. You have survived. You have survived. You are still alive. You still have friends around you. You still have family who loves you. Okay? You can still even watch now sa Facebook. So you have the internet. So you are still better. There are a lot of things that's better with you right now with you right now to compared to like 15 years ago. Focus on that. That's why you need to zoom out so that you will not just be focused on what's happening to you right now. You won't just be focused of the struggles that you have right now. You can zoom out and look at your life before. You're still better off right now. You're still better off. There are a lot of blessings that you have received in the past, and focus on that. Okay, so that's what I meant by zoom out, and you will find out that you are blessed. Okay, number 3. So we're quick. So first was feel your feeling, acknowledge it. Number 2, you zoom out. Okay. Look at yourself 10 to 15 years ago, and then you will still feel that you are blessed. Okay. And then number 3, you retrain your brain. Retrain your brain. Stand guard the door in your mind. What do I mean by that? Be careful. You have to feed your brain with the right thoughts. You cannot add more negative thoughts in your mind right now. You are struggling, for example, you have challenges, then you should feed your brain with something that could uplift you. Do not, okay, watch out to the people, okay? Watch out the people you go with, okay? In this not just in this trying times, no nga. Okay, I will watch out with the people whom I'm going with because it's challenging these days. No, even in your daily life, even probably when all of this will be okay, you have to watch out with the people whom you are close with. Watch out with the people whom you go out with. This is about feeding your mind with the right kind of emotions, feeding your mind with the right kind of people. Okay, so this is even biblical. Okay, that there was even one of the readings I just forgot. Na it was said that you have to watch out with the people whom you go with, because there are people whom you thought you trusted, no, you thought na you trusted them, but they will turn their back against you. So you have to be very careful with the people whom you go out with. You have to be very careful with the people whom you associate with. Aside from that, you have to be very careful with the kind of movies that you watch, with the media. You have to be very careful sa media, because yung sa media, especially all of us, hello Josephine, especially all of us na we have access to Facebook, 'di ba? We have access to YouTube, we have access to ano pa diyan, TikTok, mga reels. We have access to this. So we have access to Google. You have to be very careful sa media, because yung sa media, in media there is what you call the clickbait. Clickbait. No? Ano yung click? 'Di ba? Click. You click it. What do you mean by bait? Bait is when you go fishing, you put a bait so that the fish will eat the bait. Makuha mo yung fish. You're gonna hook the fish. So it's like a hook. So in social media, not just in social media, even in Google, whatever, it's on the news, everything. They really make a clickbait. They hire people to do the headlines. Okay, they are so good in making hook. They make titles that will really make you click the link. 'Di ba? Yung mga title na grabe. Pero when you read it pala, it's not it's not that. It's not all about that. So there are a lot of mga hook na mga title on social media, on Google. Be careful. Okay? So be careful what you search on social media. Be careful what you search on YouTube. Be careful with what you watch. Be careful with the news, because there are people who are hired to do the titles. There are people who are hired because that's their job. They're hired to make a striking headline that you will really stop scrolling, di ba? Pag meron kang tiningnan, you're looking at Facebook, you will really stop scrolling and you'll want to watch the video. Okay? So make sure that you're watching the right video, because you cannot add, that's what they say, no? You cannot add more pain to the injury. Okay? So if you are struggling right now, you know that there are actually challenges around you with what's happening. Be careful with what you feed your mind. Okay? So get momentum, keep momentum, looking at the good side of everything, checking the people that you go with always. Okay? Just improve every day. Keep rolling, keep thinking of good thoughts. Okay, put your work into actions, find good emotions. Do not just sit down and wait for success, as what I've said. Do not just sit down and wait for everything to go well. There is hope. That's why I call it new normal. That's why we call it new normal. So what is one thing that I would ask you to do? This is a very, very important suggestion. How can you feed your mind? You have to take action. You have to do something. You cannot just sit down. So how can you feed your mind? You feed your mind by reading at least, okay? Reading at least 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes every day. Read what? Not the newspaper. Do not read mga sa media, sa Google. Read something that would feed your mind with positive thoughts. Read something that could motivate you. Okay? You have to do that every day. Build a momentum, commit. This is one thing that you have to do if you want to live your best life in the new normal. Find something to read on. Do not just wait na, sige. I will read something 30 minutes every day. Tapos you don't have any direction. You want to read. Tapos you just go to your cell phone. Kunin mo yung cellphone mo. Tapos you look at your cell phone. You go to your news feed. Ano ba yung mga news ngayon? Okay. I've read 30 minutes na. You have to have a plan. You have to know what you want to read. Do not just randomly read what's on your news feed. Like ako, I have a lot of ebooks. I have a lot ebooks. So the one I can read on my cell phone. I invest on Books. Right now, I have plenty of books. I have plenty of motivational books. If you will count the number of motivational books that I have compared to mga novel or, di ba, I remembered way back in high school, my classmates, they were so fond of reading mga, you'll know my age. But they're so fond of reading mga love story na mga books, mga Nancy Drew when we were in high school. There was Mills and Boons, okay, and I don't know now. There is like, I'm not so familiar because I don't read those. Okay, I don't read those. I better read my lessons because I know I can get something. And I always think motivated with that. That's just a fiction. That's how I think about it. That was way back high school. So when I already graduated, okay, really invest on books. I invest on books that could uplift my spirit. I invest on books that I can read every day. You can start with, for example, there are those which have daily meditation each day, di ba? Mga daily bread, mga chicken soup of the soul. You invest on that. There, if you want daily, I started reading. This is, you can take note of this, the Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't read that, this is a very nice book to start off with. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, so if you have books that you want to share, you can type that in the comment section. I will also, excuse me, I will also be typing some of the books that I really want you to grab and start feeding your mind, even 30 minutes a day lang. Okay, so Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There's also one which I really like, and you can start off with that, is the Atomic Habits by James Clear. Okay, and there are a lot. The Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Okay, so feed your mind 30 minutes every day with good books. Okay, if you are always on the road, or if you want something that you just want to listen, you're tired, no? Ayaw mo yung talagang magbasa, your eyes get stressed when you keep on reading. So I suggest you get an ebook. You go to mga podcast. When you say podcast, these are audio. You can actually search audio sa YouTube, and then you can listen to that. Find a mentor, okay? Find the names of these people who they are on YouTube, and they have very good topics. Like, for example, there's Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins is she's popular with her the 5-second rule. Mel Robbins, okay? MELRO, I think ROBINS. There's also Tony Robbins. There's also John Assaraf. There's also, so you can actually search them on YouTube. If you have Spotify, you can just go to podcasts. There are a lot of podcasts. So just listening. I do that because I'm always driving. Okay, sometimes I'm driving mga 4 hours. Okay, when I go out of town, I drive 4 hours. It wouldn't be very boring for me. It's a very nice drive for me kasi I listen to podcasts. I listen to mga ebooks. Okay, so that's one thing, 30 minutes every day. 30 minutes. You have to choose. Feed your mind a book every day. Okay, and this is another thing. Every time you read something, each time you read a book, okay, each time you read a book, do not just like, okay, tapos na ako, I'm done reading 30 minutes. It's not just about that. According to Jim Rohn is a very good author too. He's a very good positive impact coach also. So according to Jim Rohn, he said that when you read, if you let learning, that's learning, diba? When you read, if you let learning lead you to knowledge, then, okay, you become a fool. What do we mean by that? What does Jim Rohn meant by saying that? He said that if you let learning, kasi when you read, you are learning, di ba? So if you let learning just give you knowledge, so yung purpose mo na you're reading is just knowledge, okay? And nothing else, just knowledge, it will make you a fool, okay? According to Jim Rohn. And he added, however, if you read, okay, if you read for, okay, if you read, if you let your learning, okay, if you let your learning lead you to action, then that's when your life changes. That's when your life changes. So to summarize that, sabi ni Jim Rohn, na if you just read just because you want to have knowledge, and you are not doing anything, it will just make you a fool. And according to him, if you read, if you learn, okay, you read, then you learn, and it will lead you to take action. Merong action because of what you have read, what you have learned, then it will change your life. You can be the best version of yourself. So it's not just about reading, it's not just about learning, it's about taking action, even just small actions every day with what you have learned. So for tonight, for example, what have you learned? I told you read at least 30 minutes a day. Take action tomorrow. Start the momentum. Read. Okay? So, and this is also one thing that I would ask you to do, which can help you find successful people. There are a lot of successful people out there. You can ask them. It may be your boss, it may be your business partner, it may be a friend. Then you can go to Facebook, mga successful na people, and then find out what books are they reading. Okay? So you can find out, they would often suggest, find out what books are they reading, what pages are they following. You can find that in Facebook, yung mga successful na people. However, if you can find people who are poor, I don't mean, when you say poor, it's not all about money. Okay? When you say poor, it's not all about money. Poor can be emotionally poor, spiritually poor. Why you don't have that self-esteem, you feel that you are not good enough, you feel that you are a loser, you feel that you're not gonna survive, yung feeling mo you're always down, you're always negative, you're always thinking about negative thoughts. This is what I meant yung mga poor. Okay? When I say poor. So look at those poor people and find out, what are they always reading? What are they following on Facebook? What are they watching? And do not, okay, I'm going to emphasize this. Do not ever read those. Do not ever watch those, because you are just attracting that emotion. Okay? Follow only those who, rich people, meaning they have high spirit, they are positive people, they are doing something to be the best version of themselves. Then those are the people that you should follow. Okay, so we're now on our number 4. Okay, let me go back. What was number 1? Acknowledge that you have challenges. Number 2, you zoom out 10, 15 years ago. Number 3, feed your mind. Okay, you should stand guard in the door of your mind. Be careful with what you feed. Read at least 30 minutes of something positive lessons every day. Find something and then you do that every day and then take action. And number 4, okay, every day feed and strengthen your body. What do I mean by that? Feed and strengthen your body, your physical body. It's not just your thoughts. So you cannot just always feed your thoughts, but you are not doing something with your physical body. You have to do something with your physical body. Feed your physical body, okay? Feed your body with good food. Feed your body with healthy food. Feed your body, in which if your body can just talk, your body will say, thank you for giving me the vegetables. Thank you for not drinking too much soft drinks. Thank you for not eating too much fatty food. Thank you for not eating junk food. Okay, let your body thank you. Feed your body, okay? Feed your body with something that would strengthen it. Okay, love your body, because your body is just cannot do anything about it. You cannot just hate your body because I don't like my body. I am so fat. I have arthritis. You know what? Your body does not have any sin against that. Your body is not the one doing it. It's actually you, what you're feeding your body. That's why feed your body. Feed your body with the right kind of food. And at the same time, strengthen your body. You cannot just like eat good food and you don't exercise. So it has to be balanced. You have to exercise every day. At least, no? If you cannot do it every day, not 30 minutes to 1 hour, just build the habit. Max is every other, no, max na the gap. Okay. If you can do it every day, best. Do it every other day, the least that you can do. Okay, so 30 minutes exercise so that it can improve your oxygenation, it can improve your metabolism, and then you're gonna be the best version of yourself, doing all the rest that I have also said. So exercise, be active at least 5 days in a week. Okay, develop a simple daily discipline. My son is so like he's a health buff. Okay, and he always teaches me. Okay, ma, if you cannot exercise every day, just make it a habit na at least man lang 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, and then tomorrow. Basta what he said is that at least feed your mind, okay, that you are exercising every day. And then 10 minutes, then do your 1 hour, 10 minutes, following day. If you can do it every day, then better. It's just about building a habit, okay? Push beyond what is comfortable. If sleeping is more comfortable for you, if just sitting down, watching your cell phone, social media, or doing your office work is more comfortable for you, go out of your comfort zone and exercise. Push beyond what's comfortable. Okay? If you are disciplined in this area of your life, then it will help build momentum. So if you are disciplined in one small area in your life, kahit na sa exercise, believe me, it will be easier for you to build momentum and you will be disciplined in the other areas of your life. And second to the last. I said, di ba, four? Supposed to be we're done. I'm on the fifth na. But I'm gonna add. Okay, I'm gonna add. There's two more. Okay, number six. Okay, number six. It's create a plan. Create a plan and take massive action. You cannot just sit down. You cannot just read. You have to create a plan. What am I going to do? In this new normal, what massive action can I do? You have to plan it out. Then, based on what you've read, based on what you listen to, based on the advices of successful people, you planned it and then you take action. You cannot just plan and then be paralyzed. That's what they say na planning will then later on you always keep on analyzing and then just keep on analyzing and it will cause paralysis kasi you just keep on analyzing. You plan, you take action, and then you reassess. Okay, you analyze your results, reassess it. What did I do? Did I do it right? What adjustments would I make? So after reassessing it, then make adjustments. Okay, so take massive action by putting your plan into action, reassessing it, and making adjustments. You do that on a daily basis. Okay, plan your day, do something, assess it, improve. Even 1% improvement every day, I've mentioned that last week, can make a difference in your results. You can live the best life even in the new normal. And then the sixth, okay, and this is the last, and this is very important, give more. Give more than what you expect to receive. Do not just give something because that person will give back to you. Give to someone whom you don't really expect that they can pay you back. So plant your last seed. Even if it's challenging for you financially, you're challenged, do something. Do some charitable work. Okay? And you know what? You will experience the happiness, and it can trigger you to become a more successful, more positive person in terms of thinking, and then you will really make a difference in your life. Plant your last seed. Okay, find someone who is struggling right now, offer help. I do charity even during COVID. Okay, I have group of friends. We help a lot of malnourished kids even during COVID. So do something. Okay, you may not have enough money. Share what you have. Believe me, you will receive miracles in your life. Okay. So hope you found value in what I am sharing with you tonight. If you find value with this, how to live the best version of yourself, how to live your best life even in the new normal, then share this to the people whom you think can help them. Okay, so if you have insights, the one I told you, mga books that you're reading, you can type them. I will be also typing in the comment section the books that I would recommend for you. You can check, okay, you can check that on Spotify, on podcast. If these authors, they have mga audio, you listen to them every day. Kahit na, even if it's just 30 minutes each day. Okay, now, again, going back to my question, are you having challenges right now? Are you struggling emotionally, mentally? Again, going back to my question. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Okay, are you struggling right now? Listen again to what I just said. Listen again to what I just shared with you tonight. There is always hope. There is always hope. While you are still alive, while you still have oxygen, okay? You can still breathe. There is always hope. You just have to do something. You just have to feed your mind. You feed your body. You take action. You exercise to strengthen your body and do something. And believe me, you will live a happy life despite the challenges. Okay? So thank you so much and hope you find value with what I am sharing to you tonight. God bless you all. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay, just take action. Don't worry. Be happy now. Bye bye, everyone.